We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Inside, O'Neal. And the shot goes in.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
That'll be a 5-second call. Payton outside to the inside. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Pass to Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 5-point game. The three from Garland. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Pass to Kobe. Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Lakers ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Strus. Will it go? Garland, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Outside, Bryant. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
The motor of Bryant never stops. Even inside when he goes right at
the Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both free throws good from Bryant.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Fox with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Bryant on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Garland, no good.
He has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bryant inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Jerome. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Shaq. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. O'Neal's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Malone. To the paint. And that one's good by Shaq. 12 points for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Jerome. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Over O'Neal. Allen shot is off. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Bryant. Mobley with the block. And they get it back. Outside Bryant. Right side O'Neal. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And the big guy is doing big up point.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible bounce.
Second team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Line for your Cavaliers.
Free throw, no good for Mobley. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bryant's shot is good.
Assisted by.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
For Cleveland, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Kobe. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bryant's got 8 points.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And Hunter with the jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Bryant. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
On to the floor for the Lakers. Number 31, Jamal Sampson.
Here's Bryant. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for L.A. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we... And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. In the corner, Okoro with it. Some solid defense from Grant. On the wing, George. Outside, Bryant. Kobe on the tape. And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get
dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Here's Jerome. Mobley right side. Just 5 on the clock. Hunter for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. And the basket by Walton.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
Into the lane. Jerome, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bryant with it. 10 points for him. Out to Russell. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Hunter for 3. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the inside. Mobley with the block. And they'll get another chance. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 18.
With the ball around the hoop, Horace Grant, a tough man to stop.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Hunter. And he banks in the layup. Hunter's got 11 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now, look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
And Shaq with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Strus on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And a deep 3 from Garland. Can't connect from long distance. Here's Kobe. And the layup falls. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Garland. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Payton throws it down.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
Here's Strus. And just miss after miss right now. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Bryant. The kick out to Fox. Second chance shot. Kobe misses. And so it's Los Angeles holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Garland. He has yet to score. Count that one.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Bryant up top. 14 points for him. And that one's good by Shaq.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Knocked loose. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. Goes back up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's tremendous focus from Mitchell. Works through the foul and converts.
Cleveland shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Here's Bryant. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Mitchell. That one, no good. Payton with some nice D. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Mobley. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Bryant outside. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And it's now 22 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining.
Allen in the post. And it's Allen slamming it down.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
They double-team Kobe. And it's Fox with the jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Mobley inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Malone.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Payton attacking. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Here's George. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Back to Payton. Pass to Grant. O'Neal on the wing. Outside for George. And a miss there on the triple. This is his first free throw of the game.
14 foul. At the line for Cleveland, Jarrett Allen.
And he knocks down the first one.
A pure 5. Jarrett Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Lakers leading by 18. Here's Rush. And the slam dunk by Rush.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Tries again. Kicks it out to Fisher. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for the Lakers.
Yeah, and there's great versatility in Fisher's game. I mean, he can run the point, go off the ball, a tough guard to handle.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And here's Fisher outside. That one's not going to go. Strus fires from way outside. Oh, and he got it to go. Wow.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Grant. Fisher, right side. Tries from 10. Wade with the block. Tipped away. And stolen by Russell. And they're pushing it up. And stolen by Hunter. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Kobe. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. The 3 from Garland. Good on the triple.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Bryant looking around. To the middle. Here's Grant. Cavaliers with the rebound. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Jerome. Fires away from outside. And another 3 for Cleveland. Timeout Lakers. some changes here for the Lakers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Garland. And it's Fox with the rebound. Lakers leading by 13. Down low. Here's Medvedenko. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
On the wing, Mitchell. And here is Strus. Out left to the wing. The three from Garland. And Medvedenko pulls it down. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the inside. Timeout, Lakers.
For the Lakers.
Guarded.
Los Angeles making a switch here. To the paint. Here's Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Inside, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Here's Strus. Allen outside. From beyond the arc. The Cavaliers with another miss. Here's Bryant. And he makes good on the layup. Bryant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Garland with the assist.
And here is Los Angeles now. 22 is their biggest lead. To the middle. Here's Cam!
Have mercy.
Wow.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Back to Garland. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Lakers. Here's Kobe. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's O'Neal. From down in the low post, it goes.
Assist goes to.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,
they can't disrespect you. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good comments. Okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's. Okay, get where the party is. Right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, baby, let's be a movie, come with me, know that I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it, you know that I'm bad, I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good comments. Okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is. Right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
feeling like Rollo, so follow. It's showtime at the Apollo, minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a the leopard Prince, Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm in the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might cake you, but you must have me mistaken with them statements that you make, yellow 7-9 civilians on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so it can ride out to the honeycomb hideout. I'm show you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call you from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door.
We've got the Hawks here in Atlanta with an interconference matchup today. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Here's Curry. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his...
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Johnson can't hit. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Green with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Curry with it. Okongwu covering. Golden State moving it around. A nice shot by Moody.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Back to Young. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Curry, good.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Okongwu. Pass to Young. Here's Rizachet. Back to Young. Takes the 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Carries the first.
Curry looking around. Pass to Podziemski. The kick outside to Butler. And Curry has it in the corner. A 3-ball. Atlanta with the rebound. LeVert up top. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Johnson outside. And stolen by Butler. An even 3-on-3 break. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where Steph thrives. The more room he has to run and operate, the more dangerous he becomes.
It's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 9 points for Stephen Curry.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Green. After the miss from Trae Young. Pass to Podziemski. That three off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
It's picked off. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
That one goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And, yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
The Hawks trail by 13. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Niang's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Kuminga. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Man gets the bucket.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Baden outside. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Three-pointer, LeVert. A rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 14. Three-pointer, Payton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Man with it. Outguarded by Hield. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
The Hawks trail by 12. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Sweet little floater. Kuminga's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Pass to Man. LeVert in the corner. Launches it. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Okongwu's shot is good.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Here's Payton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Okongwu. Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 17. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Man with it. Kuminga picks him up. It's LeVert on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Man can't hit. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. From T. Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Warriors leading by 22. Let's go. Here's Post. Over Daniels. Out to Payton. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State. Young inside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Shoots from 8. Got it. Good job in the low post. Young's got 6.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Spencer. And it's Riziche with the rebound.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Warriors now. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Here's Daniels. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss. Here's Atlanta now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson outside. Pass to Riziche. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Curry, good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Daniels. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Hawks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Pass to Johnson. Can't connect from short range.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And it's Butler missing. And it's the Hawks ball. Riza with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young from outside. Green with the rebound. Here's Butler. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. From past the arc. And it's Riza with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Daniels. And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
At the line for Atlanta, Daniels, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Atlanta, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Hield from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Spencer. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Spencer. Back to Hield. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here is Golden State. Here's Spencer. They kick out to Hield. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Spencer's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Mann. Nice defense from Kuminga. Payton outside. Pass to Kuminga. To the right side. Misses the 3. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Capella. The Hawks again can't hit. Three-pointer Hield. They get it back. Shoots the 3. Boston with the rebound. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Golden State moving the ball around. That's a 2 from Hield. Money from the wing. Hield's got 10 points here in the second half. LeVert with it. Outguarded by Hield. Floats one up. And it's LeVert missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Hield. Back to Kuminga. And here is Hield. Clock at 6. The 3. Three-pointer. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Payton. Hield outside. Pass to Spencer. To the inside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Capella. And here's Atlanta. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Krejci. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Here's Podziemski. Hits the three-point bomb. Podziemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Free throw good by Curry. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest in.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Johnson outside. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Butler. Podziemski on the wing. Left side Curry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Another three for Golden State.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Pass to Riza. Johnson outside. Now Riza. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up.
Rock. You're not with me. You're from New York, you ain't with Boogie. When I see you.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big splash in NBA 2K25.
I'm gonna grab my koozie, but first up, let's head over to my team for some triple threat online action with our 2K TV award winner, eBands.
We are here celebrating our 2K TV Rap Party, and we're gonna head into the Triple Threat Park today with two members of Team 2K TV, Danny and John, and one community member, eBands. Welcome back to 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show once again. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me back.
In Triple Threat, you can pick your card, so which card and player are you using today? Because this is gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna be using Invincible LaMelo Ball. That's definitely my favorite card that's came out all year.
So I'll be running with Invincible Giannis, so I can help with any of the other skills that need taken care of in this game.
And I just want no excuses, so I'm running Invincible Wemby.
Let's look at our opponents here. Who do we got? Paul George. Ooh, Kawhi. That's going to be a good defensive team, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Shy. But yeah.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever seen John make a three. Normally he just stands under the basket. Okay, John.
Man, you have him moving. There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with LaMelo like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community run with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
Oh yeah, that's
I went to your corner, my bad. Here you go.
Take that.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Danny.
Good pass.
Good pass.
Good defense by Kawhi.
It really is.
Doesn't matter though.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big D, no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help.
Good stuff.
Stay on. Yep, no threes.
Yep.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine.
Man,
that was a tough
2
shot.
2.
That was a tough shot. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Game shot!
Here we go.
That was nasty.
A shot only fit for a king of the court. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. That was disgusting. eBands, congratulations.
17 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 4 steals. MVP of the game for sure. Wow.
Been doing a Danny and Smith for sure. Great team ball, great defense.
Team
Thanks.
ball.
You can just drop us back down to earth anytime you want. Thanks for the carry. That was amazing.
eBands, thank you so much for carrying Team 2K TV. You know, take some Tylenol. I hope your back's okay from carrying both of them. But that was one heck of a performance.
It definitely was. Thank you so much for joining us for our rap party.
Thank you for having me.
And there it is. More games to come.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bash. We're reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun. ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, you know, try something new. Promise you you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash, man.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi. Continue to bring all that positive energy. Continue to have a great time this summer. And honestly, my tip is super simple. Turn off that shot meter and turn on high risk. It helped me go from 40% to 60%. So go ahead. I'll see you out in the city, and I want to see all those greens. Peace.
Hey, this is Ebanz, the king of the court, and here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in a. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off, I done put 2 million up. Catches at the light, like ain't no life at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or to pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop the day with what I made today.
My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run at the defender's hip, you get an automatic blow by every time.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes, community members, content creators, and celebrities.
So be ready to jump on that Got Next space because you might have a story to tell sometime soon. Joining us today for our rap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in Proving Grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to be back on 2K TV. Thank you for having me.
Power DF, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm excited. I almost thought you guys weren't going to bring me back. I thought it was a joke last time, but I'm ready to get in here. We're going to win. We're going to win, right, Jordan?
Definitely. We're going to win. Let's
Absolutely. Now, real quick before we jump into Proving Grounds and take on some of the best competition out there, Power, what build are you running with today?
I'm running with an upgraded version of my Spratz 3-level scoring threat. It has an 89, almost 93 pointer. It has 90 standing dunk still, so I can dunk. I'm going to be able to shoot. And we still got the defense, and we got almost 90 speed. So I'm fast, shoot, dunk. We're going to put up a scoring clinic out here, man.
Today I'm running with a 214, 6'10 wingspan demigod build. It's a two-way diamond 3-level threat. I have a 92 mid-range. I also have a 90 passing accuracy, so he can play like LeBron. Just a great all-around build to help us get the dub today.
I have decided to debut a new build that I've been working on. So today, I am playing with a two-way inside-out shot creator, 6'4", 96 steal, 97 perimeter defense. I'm excited because this is going to be a little defensive.
It's going to be dangerous out here.
This is going to be dangerous.
We were chatting with Power and King Jordan earlier, and they were basically saying as long as it's them two together, they can pick up any random and get the W. So you really don't matter. Let's get into it.
Lexus, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass the ball, exploit
I think we should be
mismatches,
fine.
kick out. Yeah, we good. We got him.
Yeah.